Now, in order to understand the data, you need to ask some basic question about this data. These basic questions are answered by Smart Catalog automatically. Simply type a file name or table name which you want to understand. Smart Catalog would take you to a summary view of the data. In this view, you would see every column, what kind of data type it is defined as, and what actually is the content, and see its minimum value, maximum value, null counts, distinct count, and top used values. In case the values are numeric or a date, you can see its distribution curve. Communication is the key to successful data analytics. That's why all the communication remains linked to the context. You can communicate about this data set to its experts or see previous communication to better understand this data. Data is dynamic and keeps on changing. Using its timeline view, you can see the historic summary. And when you want to know more details of that data on that date, simply click on it and you can see the complete summary on that historic date. You can press the Live button to see the current view. If your data is partitioned, you can see these partitions by clicking View Partitions. All partitions are then available for display. You can click on any partition to know more details about that partition. Now, if you actually want to see the data, simply click on Data tab. In order to quickly find some data, click on Search tab. In this view, you can filter your data within a fraction of a second. Type a value which you want to filter and see the results. You can also click on Top Values icon to see the top values. When you want to understand where this data is coming from and where it is all used in other analyses, click on Lineage tab. This gives you the detailed graph on how this data is being created and how it is being used. It can give you more ideas on how you can use this data further. When you want to see the query used to generate this analysis, click on the query icon. It is important to understand where this data lies because there are millions of files and thousands of tables in your data lake. This may be very helpful in your analysis as you can join multiple data sets to gain insights. Click on Relationship tab to see its relationship in the entire data lake. The columns, which are marked in bold, have relationship with other objects. Click on that column to get more details. Now you are looking at various other tables and files that are directly related to this field. You can even see about the strength of its relationship by understanding the row count of related table, its matching count, and out of them, uniquely matching count. You can also see that how much data your main table is matching. By clicking on Tree View, you can see these relationships graphically. When you want to understand the relationship at the table or file level, click on Entity Relationships. Here you can graphically see how this table is related to other tables in the entire data lake. Entity relationships are not as straightforward as columns. So we have given two scores, Join Score and Similarity Score. Join Score tells the strength of the join of these two tables, while Similarity Score tells how many fields are common between these two tables. Similarity Score of 100 means that these two tables are duplicate. Similarity Score is helpful when you want to collect all the similar information from the entire data lake. For example, you may want to collect the customer information from various departments. When you click on any table, you can see its direct relationship with other tables. At the right, you can see the scores. When you change the focus to a new table, click on See Details. This changes the focus to the new table, and you can understand the new table by clicking on the Fields tab, Data tab, etc. In order to analyze the data, files need a table structure and structure of existing tables need to be corrected. Using our Repair Table option, Smart Catalog recommends data correction. It identifies every date field, numeric field, money field, and provides recommendations to correct those data types. Using this technique, raw data can be corrected simply by one click. There are also several one-click options to analyze the table on demand or make this table searchable or adjust relationships or fields.